Look at this photograph. What's up, everybody? It is Caden from EK Unbound, and welcome to the newest episode of the Meowthin Off podcast. I'm here today, joined by our co-host, Eric. How are you today?
I'm doing good, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing good as well. Well, today we have a variety of things we're actually going to be talking about on the podcast. And before the video starts, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos or live streams. So, Eric, why don't you start us off with what we're going to be talking about today?
Yeah, so first off, we're going to talk about some recent updates, like the Pokemon Presents that we streamed today when it came out. It's going to be 2 days ago when this airs, but as we're filming it, it was today. We filmed that just hours ago. We did our live stream, and we are stoked with some updates to come out of Pokemon finally. We finally found some things out about Scarlet and Violet, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Honestly, I was a little bit tired this morning. I was kind of, I'd say sleep deprived is probably the best word. But yeah, like honestly, all the updates that came out from the Pokemon Presents video today was crazy. Like they had Pokemon Unite, they had Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, the main point of the video. They had Pokemon Cafe, and then they had just a couple other things like the Pokemon World Championship, and all that. But yeah, let's get started with topic 1 on Scarlet and Violet. So the region that Scarlet and Violet is going to be taking place in is called Paldea.
Yes,
so
it is.
It's a whole different region, obviously. New Pokemon game. It's going to be a new region.
Gen 9.
But the one thing I did notice is that it does give off a bit of like a Spain kind of vibe, with like the coast and just a kind of atmosphere, tropical area, you know, just what you would see in Spain.
That's where they were that's the area they were going after, right? They've got the UK last. They did Unova, which was New York, obviously, and then they've got Spain here, right in Gen 9. And there's lots that came out today, man. There's lots that came out today. Even looking at the actual school itself and the crests that were there from Scarlet and Violet. In Scarlet, you have an orange, and in Violet, you have grapes on the crest. Like, those are main staples of Spain, right? I mean, go back to the old, the unfortunate days of the conquerors of the North America. They had the oranges help them out with the scurvy, right? I mean, it was all those things that they did not have, but Spain helped out because Spain was the conquistadors, right? They conquered everything. So it's cool to see that the different elements that they're already adding into it, just teased into the third trailer here.
Yeah, exactly. Like, honestly, I don't know what I was really expecting. I was expecting maybe they were going to show some evolutions and kind of explain some of the types that the new regional Pokemon might be. Like, they did explain that Wooper is going to have a completely different type for regional, which is crazy. I saw a bit of things online. I have a whole list uploaded on my screen right now. So does Eric. I didn't include it, unfortunately. But there are a bunch of different regional types that are now being introduced into Pokemon, meaning that they're going to have different typed Pokemon. And on that kind of story, or on that kind of track, we also have Terra typing.
Yeah.
Which I was completely shocked about. I was watching the stream. I was like, Terra typing, this looks sick.
Yeah, Terra stylizing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's
but
crazy.
I mean, they call it Terra typing.
Yeah, but it is Terra typing. But continue, sorry.
Yeah. No worries. But yeah, so like it's a whole different dynamic. It's kind of like Gigantamaxing in a way. So it's like that, but they're getting a brand new type added on. So like, for example, Pikachu, who is also a pre-order exclusive for Scarlet and Violet, you will be able to get Fly for Pikachu.
It'll be a flying type Pikachu, not even just fly. It's a flying type Pikachu,
exactly. Right? Exactly,
That's
I mean,
unreal.
we do already have flying Pikachu.
We do have flying Pikachu, but...
Yeah, exactly, but... Yeah, so it's a whole different thing. It's kind of similar to what it was back in Sword and Shield and all of that. But I mean
it's different in a way though, right? Because although they were always changing forms and in a different way, this is the first time that they're all getting crystallized. They're literally turning into crystals. The Pokemon are literally becoming crystallized and adding on ornate features. Like, did you see like Slowking in there too? And Dragonite, sorry. They've got like these massive crowns on, and they look astounding. They don't look anything like they look like the Pokemon, but they're like a whole different level. And I wonder how they're really going to play into that with some of the other Pokemon. Like, obviously, King Charizard. I'm sure it's going to be up in there, right? But
yeah,
I want to see what they're going to do. Mewtwo? How crazy could that look encased, just sitting there with those fingers encased in crystal? It'd look amazing.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of the same situation with Arceus. So if you played some of the older games where Arceus was in the game, if you didn't know, there was type plates.
Yeah.
So you can have a fire plate, and if you attached it to the item to Arceus, he would become a fire type rather than a normal type.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's kind of that kind of it's kind of like that in a way, but at the same time, it's more advanced.
Yeah, because Sun and Moon had that as well with Silvally, and he had all the different types of memories that you could put in. Same type of deal, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
except
exactly.
These are different, and that Terra Ball that you have there. So you get a Terra Ball, and you have to recharge it in order to be able to use that type and that attack. So it's like you said, it's just a short burst of those, right? It's like using a Z move, or it's like Gigantamaxing. It lasts for a couple of turns, I assume, in a battle, but after that, the energy wears out of the sphere, and you have to go and recharge it. But then you have all of these different Poke Centers that are literally out in the middle of nowhere that you just drive up to. That's right, you drive up to them. How do you drive up to them?
Well, speaking on that, so the legendaries are both bikes and what we said on stream, jets. They can glide.
They glide,
but
just like Braviary.
They glide, yeah.
They don't
no,
fly.
Braviary
doesn't
falls
fly.
and die.
Pokemon's a lie. It's all a lie.
Yep, exactly. But yeah, that's also a really cool aspect into the game where it's not like you're going to an actual center. You just drive up to a Pokemon Center, and boom.
Did you catch that link that I sent you in the chat after we did the stream?
Yeah, I did.
So you've seen that they don't just glide, and they don't just drive, and they don't just go in the water. They actually scale cliffs as well. So you can climb the rocks with them. It's amazing.
Yep, it's basically they have some of the original mechanics from Arceus. Yeah, but
blended into one legendary now, rather than having all the different creatures that they wanted to incorporate last time. It's all an all-in-one package.
Yeah. Well, at the moment, your mic is currently lagging, so if there's a little bit of a cut dialogue in between everything, that's pretty much why.
You're good. I just stopped talking because I saw that you were frozen on your screen there, so.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It might just be the Wi-Fi, but
you're good. My point was done anyway. It is a stormy day right here right now, too. So.
It is, yeah. Yeah, we just got an absolutely crazy storm. I was, today, on Wednesday, when this is being recorded, I dropped a package off to the action panel, and it was just absolutely nuts. Just looking at the clouds, trying to race there, race back here. It's it's nuts.
It's like perfection. It's a race against the clock.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, the other thing I want to mention with Scarlet and Violet is that the beginning, you also get to choose 3 different starting points. I believe they said.
I know that there's 3 different paths that the game will take. Like it said,
yeah, that's what I meant.
You can go after the champion. You can go through the gyms and battle, or you can go on to 2 other side quests. But you can intermix them all throughout the entire journey. And right out of the gate, you don't have to go battle Brock. You don't have to go to the first gym. You can go to the 8th gym if you want. It doesn't matter.
Yep. I mean, if you go to the 8th gym, you're kind of you're not going to win.
But that's the thing.
There's no way.
That's what I'm not sure of, because they haven't actually said that yet. They haven't stated that as a fact yet, right? Is the 8th gym going to be fully leveled as level 8s would be in the game? Or is it going to be, hey, I'm going to battle Giovanni, and this Mewtwo is going to be level 14,
Yeah,
obviously those aren't going to be the trainers. We did have some trainers released, but nothing. I don't think we got too many names confirmed of the trainers today. Arvin is your friend.
No.
We have Nomura, our rival in the game. We have Penny, who's a fellow student of ours. Grusha, I think, was one of the gym leaders, the ice gym leader.
I think so. Yeah.
But yeah, we didn't get too much on the gym leaders today, but we did see the academy.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, speaking of the academy, so at the beginning, you also do join a school academy, which I kind of find really interesting because, like, in the beginning of every single other game, you start off by you're moving from one town to another town. You get out, you go talk to your mom, you walk out of your house, you go talk to your rival or whoever, and then you go explore, go get the starter Pokemon you want, return home, get all your gear, and then you're out.
Right.
With this one, you're going to a school academy, and it's just like a whole different aspect where you can go in 3 different paths.
I mean,
so I think I find that cool.
Arceus started a different way too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You fell literally out of the sky with a phone from God, and then you went on your journey from there. But I mean, if you're going through the main staple games, like, that wasn't a new gen, right? Arceus wasn't a new gen. Sure, we got new Pokemon. Sure, it was a different region, but it was still like Gen 4.5. But then we've got Gen 9 coming out now. Who's to say that we're not just moving to that region, and maybe we do start off with our mom before we go to school, right? Who knows?
Yeah, exactly.
I can't wait for this game to come out, man. I can't wait for this game to come out.
Yeah, me too, honestly. I also can't wait for our giveaway. Because
that's right.
If anyone hasn't known, I mean, we've probably mentioned this about, like, 6 times already since we kind of had it brainstormed.
Per episode.
Per episode. Yeah. But we are going to be giving away 1 copy of each game to one of you. We haven't really had a full insight of what we're going to do. We don't know if we're going to do just North America or if we're going to do global. It'll probably be a little bit harder for global, but we'll see what we can do.
We'll figure it out.
Who knows? But what I will tell you is the giveaway may start in October. May. So you'll see. We'll update you guys all on our Instagram and all that at EK Unbound. It is down in the description, and it should be on our overlay over there, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, moving on to the next game that they mentioned. I only included 2 of the main games that everyone really plays. Pokemon Unite.
Yes.
So obviously, they're bringing out, today, they've just brought them out, like, probably 3 hours ago. They brought out Buzzwole, Tyranitar, and Glaceon. So, how do you feel about that, Eric?
Well, I'm super stoked to see what Buzzwole does, because just watching him in that video, just uppercut Pokemon into the atmosphere, right into the domes. Yeah. It looked great. I can't wait to play. I want to see what it's like. I should have played, but I just got off work and then we're filming this, so what's up? But maybe later on, after we're done this, maybe we should play around, just to see what the new characters like. I haven't played since the first anniversary, though. I've been doing obviously other things. I was playing Stray. That was fun. We just played Arceus a couple days ago. You've been playing Fall Guys. We were doing a lot of Unite, but then we decided to switch it up and try some different things. But it's the time to play Unite. There's new things coming out. There's Glaceon, there's Buzzwole, there's Tyranitar, and there's 3 more coming out in September. 3 more characters being released in September. I don't know who it's going to be. Do you have any speculations? Like I said before, it'd be cool to see, like, Ditto, but that's just me. But then again, as AP stated on our last episode, it'd be nice to get not such a saturated first 151,
Yeah. I mean, who knows? There's so many different Pokemon. After this generation, after Scarlet and Violet, there will be over 1,000 Pokemon that has been created today. That's insane. There is a wide range of Pokemon that could come out. I mean, Scarlet and Violet does come out after the second wave. Yeah. But my point still stands. There's over, 900 and something Pokemon right now.
Hey, if they dropped Smoliv right away, I'd be super happy.
Yeah, that would be sick. But yeah, it's insane. There's so many different Pokemon. I could see them probably dropping a few starters maybe. Or they could probably be dropping, like, I don't know, like as you said, Ditto. Ditto would be overpowered because you could literally morph into any Pokemon that you go against. Like if you kill a Pokemon, you morph into that Pokemon and take over all of its moves. Like it's kind of insane.
Like I said, I don't think it should be your opponent though. I think it should just be like the Pokemon that are on the field that you're battling. Because if you're doing your opponent every time, it's just going to throw all the schematics off of the game, right? You can just kind of go and target who you want to be. I don't know. That's just my view, though. Anyway, we don't need to talk about Ditto. If you want to listen about Ditto, go watch last episode, right?
Yeah. I mean, like, the only Pokemon that are really on the field is, like, Apom and, like, Audino and all that. So, like, I mean, it's not really, like, you're going to have, like, an overpowered Pokemon, you know? Like, maybe Vespiquen or maybe, like, Zapdos or Crawdon. Or not Crawdon. Yeah, Crawdon. But you know who I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, Crawdon.
They've been on there for a year, though. That's the thing. The game's been up for a year, and we have one map for online play.
Yeah, which is kind of sad.
Like, change it up. You have other maps already built into the game for multiplayer and customs. Just incorporate all of them to the actual map. Bring at least 2 more maps out. You've been out for a year and we've all been playing the same game. I love it. It's fun, but switch it up a bit.
Yeah. I mean, they did add something new to the game. And it's called Pika Party. Pika Party. So you get to battle with different costumed Pikachus.
Yes.
So you could be flying Pikachu
with the hat.
Yeah. You could be flying Pikachu. You could be surfing Pikachu, I think. You could be Pikachu with a Santa hat. You could be Pikachu with an Ash hat. Any Pikachu that you've seen, it's all yours. You could play. Almost, yeah, almost. But yeah, so I don't know when it's gonna be released. I think it's already been released. I could be wrong. I was still half asleep. I was half asleep during the stream today, Wednesday. I was. You could see me. I was like.
I couldn't see you. I was on Twitch with nobody.
Well, no, we were. Oh yeah, you didn't have anyone.
No, nobody was watching. Hey, check us out on our Twitch channel as well. We stream on Twitch too, not just here on YouTube, also on Twitch. Okay, links down in the description below.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, everyone's so used to us streaming on YouTube,
I know,
so I can understand. But I mean, we're trying to explain. Like, we're trying to expand. Man, I cannot talk. But yeah, like, we're trying to expand, and we're also thinking of going onto the app called Whatnot.
Yes.
So that's also something we'll talk about at a later date. It's not confirmed yet.
We can touch on it for a second because we do have the opportunity to expand to Whatnot, and on Whatnot, as you guys know, we're always giving away free packs here on EK Unbound. We're always giving away free cards. We're giving away free games. We're giving away stuff all of the time. On Whatnot, we can sell different things and strictly just open things up for you guys. Now, that's kind of just the Whatnot's, that's kind of what you do on Whatnot. They want us to be a seller, so you're going to sell things. That doesn't mean that we're still not going to give free packs away here. In fact, it might mean that we're going to give more free packs away here, because then we're actually making an income to give away stuff. But
yeah, exactly.
Would you guys like that? Let us know in the comments down below. Is that something you guys would be interested in? Do you guys want to see me and Caden just rip through booster boxes, a couple days a week, and see what we get out of them? Hang out together? You guys get what you want? Either way, let us know. Let us know down below. Like I said, we're not going anywhere. We're still going to be opening up some packs either way. But
that would be sick, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? It's actually a good idea. Like, I mean, at the moment, I'm not making any income. Obviously, if you are brand new here, make sure you watch all of our other videos, and if you do like them, subscribe. But earlier this year, in February 17th this year, I was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia. If you also want to check out more about that, link is in the first podcast. It will be up here, up there. But yeah, so I was diagnosed with leukemia, which is a type of blood cancer. So obviously I've been off work since then, and I've just been streaming whenever I get the chance to, whenever I'm not napping or have appointments, because I'm pretty busy with appointments. But I'm getting back to normalcy, and I did beat cancer back in May. But yeah, so I have no income, so it would be a great way to get some income in, but at the same time be able to communicate and meet new people and give packs to people, and then we give more packs away. You know, like
yeah, there's games that we can play. It doesn't have to be just a straightforward. Here you go. This is it. You know, we can do raffles. Yeah. We can do all sorts of things, and you know, those are things that we've been wanting to do on here before. We had our game series back when we were EK Pokemon, where we were trying to think of different games. And if you want to hear about how annoying I was to Caden about some of these games at some points, I was like, Caden, this is the idea, man. You just got to do it, man. Like, you just got to make it, man. You know how to do the computers. You just make it. You can figure this out. Here's my idea. And he's just like, no, like, this isn't The Price is Right, man. It's not working out.
I mean, like, with our game series, like, I liked it because, like, obviously we had the chance of giving it away to other people. Yeah. Obviously, you would flip a coin. If we lost the flip, like the coin flip, then we would spin the wheel, and whoever's on the list would get a pack. And whatever's in that pack, they can either choose it to keep it, like they could choose either all the cards in there or just one card or two cards, or they could just say keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But we kind of disbanded that a little bit, but we still do it on stream every once in a while.
Yeah, that was partially due to lack of technology because my Surface couldn't run the wheel to generate the wheel and do all of that in one. And that was all I was using before. Yeah. Now I have a completely different setup. You're actually on my old setup currently, and I'm able to talk to you on there now on the exact same thing that I used to do everything on before. It's a whirlwind of difference now, but that's the reason I had to stop doing it. And then we started doing live streams, and then we started just giving packs away with pack battles, and now we're getting back into the Flip and Rips live too. I will be opening up a box the day after this airs tomorrow. I will be opening up the box. I said I have 2 boxes to be opening up. They're going to be fun. It's going to be live. It's going to be on the Saturday, and we're going to have some packs to give away there too. So make sure you come and hang out the next day after this loads.
Yeah, but that's sweet.
Like I said, I had so many games ideas that I was tossing at you before, and you had no idea what. Like the bingo is still something we had to do. You were close on getting that one done. I say we do that. Yeah. We gotta hold true to that now.
Yeah, I mean, I did mention the bingo, and I looked up on YouTube like maybe like a week or so later, and I saw like there's a few videos on it. I'm like, shoot, and I'm like, you know what? Screw it. Why not do it? Like it's still something I thought of and I didn't look up. Yeah. So is that technically plagiarism? I don't think so.
Listen, Caden, bingo is a well-known thing. If you want to ask anybody about bingo, you have somebody in the household that you may ask, and they can probably tell you everything there is to know about bingo. Doing bingo on a stream is definitely not plagiarism. Well, if it is, then so is a podcast. Yeah. In which case,
well, I mean, I mean, I could get my grandma to tell me literally everything about bingo. She literally goes like every other week. I don't know.
You act like I don't know her.
Yeah. Well, yeah, obviously you do know her. Yeah. Also, just thought I should mention, I am in a brand new setup right now. This is just temporary. I'm at my grandparents' right now, so hi. Yeah, so we'll move on to topic number 2, which is just kind of our platform update. So basically, I want to announce that my schedule is going to be kind of restricted for the next little while, from probably September till about April, just because I am returning to school and work as well. So it'll be kind of hard to kind of balance that between that and streaming. Like, don't get me wrong, I love streaming. I love connecting with all of you, everyone that joins. Sparkling Vaporeon, we got AP, we've got Gaming XP, we've got Tapia, we've got Simon, we got all of them. There's so many people, but I mean, it's kind of hard to kind of like fit everything in, you know? And especially with Eric. Eric's been working late nights for the last couple of nights now.
He's been working about
he's been working till about 7:30. And where I was working before I got diagnosed, I would be working to probably about 9 o'clock, 9:15 at night. And it would just be kind of difficult. And then I'd be at school right before that and have like an hour window to drive home, get changed and all that. But yeah, so it's just kind of hard to kind of mash all that together, you know. But I will do my best. I will do my best to live stream and all that because I do enjoy it. So.
Hey, I mean, it's life, man. My streams used to start at 7. I don't get off until 7:30 now. I haven't been able to start a 7 o'clock stream in a while now, but I still enjoy doing it. I love streaming. It's definitely been the most fun so far. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us since we started this on January 28th, 2022, just a few months ago. It's been unreal. It's literally been life-changing for both of us. It's so many people we've met. I mean, the laundry list is there. You guys know who you are. We don't have to list all of you, but thank you. Love you all. Keep coming out, and we'll keep bringing out content. And Caden, let me know what your schedule is going to be, and I'll let you know where I can pick it up. Right? So it's a work-life balance. Good. We got to get through this. No problem though. You do.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, what I'll try to do is I'll try to take weekends. So like even if we're not uploading a video on like Saturdays or something like that, then I'll take the weekends. Or like say if my classes get done early around like say 2 o'clock or something like that, and then I don't have work that day, I'll stream. Whenever I am able to.
You should just stream in class.
I could, but if the dean sees it, it's not gonna look too good.
Why? You just flip it, turn them on, be like, "What's up, Dean? You want to do this too? Here, grab a controller, sit, talk to these people. They'll love it."
Yeah.
You think the dean's gonna shut down? No, they'll amp up. Anyway, this is talk for a later date.
Maybe we'll bring the dean onto the podcast at some point.
There you
go. But yeah, so another thing for the platform update is some of the content that we are going to be bringing out in the next couple of months. So obviously last month we were supposed to start the Elite Trainer Challenge. That kind of got delayed.
Yeah, that's my bad. I have too big of a vision.
It's all good.
That I wanted to put out for an advertisement that is not feasible in the time frame that I had. So I'm going to scale it down a bit, and we're going to release it this month. The Elite Trainer Challenge is still coming out, and that's going to be lots of fun. Like we said, we touched on it before. Yeah. It's part of our everybody love everybody, everybody love yourself. We gotta do some things to help making sure that we're taking care of ourselves, and that's where the Elite Trainer Challenge is gonna come in, just a little bit extra.
Yeah, exactly. And there's a couple other things. We're not gonna spoil anything right now, just because for one of the things we don't really know what's gonna be happening right now. So. And we haven't got any confirmation back, but that's all speculation.
Yeah, just a cool thing that might happen.
Yeah, if it does happen, that would be absolutely crazy. But I mean, if it doesn't happen, then we still have another option for it, you know.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, so
silver lining.
We do have. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so we have a couple things that are going to be coming out the next couple of months. Not gonna really go into everything. If you guys do want to know all of our schedule for what's gonna be happening in the following months, make sure you go back to our 1 year anniversary post for EK Unbound on our Instagram. It has everything that we have scheduled. It's also on YouTube, but I think you can find it a little bit. Yeah, exactly. The community tab or our Instagram. It might be a bit easier to find it on our Instagram. Who knows? But yeah, we have quite a lineup for this upcoming year, and we haven't really talked about what's going to be happening next year, but who knows?
We'll get there when
we're thinking about it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're only in August. It's only August the 3rd that we're recording it, so yep. I mean, we've still got a lot of time. And I mean, our birthdays are coming up in 2 months too, so.
Yeah, our birthdays are, as well as new sets coming out. We've got Lost Origins at the beginning of next month. Lost Origin is the beginning of next month. It's not the end of August like it usually is. It's the beginning of September. But that's okay. Yeah. And then we've got another new set. What was that? Iridescent White, I believe it's called.
I think so.
Is the Japanese set that has the Alolan Vulpix on it.
Looks amazing. Looks amazing.
How are we still getting Alolan Vulpix and Galar? We're not even in Galar anymore. Idea. We're in Hisui currently, right? That's the latest game. That's where we are.
Yeah, exactly. I don't understand that. Like, I mean, they did bring out like the Hisui and who was it? The Typhlosion for the was it the Pokemon Go box or tins thingies?
No, it's for the the Divergent tins. We have the Divergent tins because those are
that's right.
That's Lost Origin. That's Lost Abyss and Dark Phantasma. Lost Abyss and Dark Phantasma this Saturday. Just saying.
Yeah. But yeah, so like I mean, they're still bringing a lot of things out. So
yeah,
they're breaking our bank accounts at this point. I'm literally poor, so I cannot. I can't afford any of this stuff.
Hold the phones. Did you see the Deoxys and Zeraora V and V Star box? Oh,
I did.
My God, those look amazing. Just the artwork on them, on the boxes. I just want to keep the boxes. They look so good. Unreal.
I mean, we'll buy 2 of each. Just buy 2 of each box, and we'll have one up on display, and we'll open one.
There you go.
Who knows? Or maybe someone can donate it. Maybe.
oh! You want me to donate it to you? Is that what you're saying?
I was saying maybe someone should donate
wink,
it to us,
punch,
but.
Punch. Oh, maybe somebody would donate to us. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking to sponsor somebody, we're well open.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think we can move on swiftly to our next topic. Is that all right with you, Eric?
Yeah, you know me. I just go with the flow, baby. It's all good.
Yeah, no problem. All right, so our next topic is gaming news. So anything from Nintendo to PlayStation to, everything. So the first topic, and I was supposed to bring this up on the last podcast that we did with the action panel, but I didn't because I didn't think it would fit.
Well, I think you did the first podcast that we did with the action panel, but that was the
first
footage.
one that we, the corrupted footage and your mic not being on, but the Switch Pro and Switch 2 leaked once again.
Okay. I do remember you talking about this. So what's going on with the Switch Pro 2? Or the Switch Pro and the Switch 2?
So Nintendo is apparently going to be partnering up with NVIDIA. So if you guys don't know, NVIDIA brings out amazing graphics card. I have one in my computer. I have a GTX 1650 Ti. But they make amazing graphics cards. So Eric does too. Does he have a 1050 Ti?
It works.
Yeah, it works. But yeah, so they make graphics cards and like they work amazing. So we might be seeing a lot better graphics, maybe even better than the OLED Nintendo Switch. I don't know what's going to be happening with the Switch 2. Maybe they might be with NVIDIA as well. Who knows? But there's no release date yet, but I'm assuming it's going to be mid to late 2023, maybe even 2024.
So wait.
But
the Switch Pro is going to be like high graphics Switch?
I'm going to assume so.
Is it just another level of Switch like the OLED, or is it a new generation of Switch?
I don't know. It might be a new generation of Switch. But who knows? What I want to see on the Switch is where you can add your own background. Not the plain black background, not the plain white background. Where you can add your own background. Say if you put your SD card into like your computer and you download a wallpaper. You put that as your background on your Switch. I want to see that for the Switch.
You can't
I don't know if anyone else does. No, you can't. You're only stuck with the black background. No, you're only stuck with the black background and the white background. Even the 3DS has custom backgrounds. The 3DS. Like,
you're saying the 3DS like that is wasteful, old, pathetic technology. I played the Game Boy Pocket, man.
No, I'm saying even older technology, like older devices from Nintendo have it. And the Switch doesn't yet.
On my PlayStation, right? Like, I could change the whole background on there. Same with Xbox. Like, you can set whatever you want there. You can make it a moving background if you want.
Exactly.
Okay,
like, even with the
enough.
like profile pictures, like with the profile pictures as well, you're stuck with either a me or like you can use like Mario or Star Fox or Pikmin or something like that. Like, at least give us the option to make our own like avatar, But that's a little bit off topic of what we're while we're kind of going around, you know?
I mean, it is what it is. You're saying what you want for what you want, right?
Yeah, exactly. The next thing, actually, is crazy. So, Logitech and Tencent Games has confirmed that they are working on a handheld console that will also support cloud-based services like Xbox Cloud Gaming and NVIDIA GeForce Now.
Okay.
So, I don't really know how to feel about this, but I think this might be better than the Stadia from Google.
Now, when you say a handheld console,
yes,
I think Switch, PSP, PS Vita, I guess PlayStation's made a couple of them, right? Xbox never made one, you know?
Yeah.
Like I think of a handheld game. Now, I know that Steam has come out with this Steam Deck, I believe it's called. And that's
they made their own compatible device.
Yeah, it's a handheld device with a screen. You can buy it. It's just expensive. It's like $800, which I mean, hey, maybe it's completely worth it. Maybe it has a lot of good system. Like maybe the graphics card and the processor that are really well, and you can play better games than you can play on here. Obviously, I guess if you're playing Steam games, they're a little bit higher quality than Nintendo for graphics. Not stepping on Nintendo's tail there, but I mean, Stray. I play Stray on Steam, and the graphics that come out of there, like I definitely couldn't get it on the Switch, you know. But I mean, if it's Logitech and Tencent, like Tencent is a massive company, right? People think whatever, they just make phone games. Everybody has games on their phone, right? Actually,
yeah, exactly.
I don't think I have a game on my phone.
Our dad just walked into the living room and started dancing. That's why I was laughing.
Oh, that's okay. I actually do not have a game on my phone, so I'm a dirty liar.
You don't?
I don't. I needed to delete it to get that app that you wanted me to download earlier, the Keep there.
Oh, yeah, the Google Keep, yeah. The other thing as well, and it's on the list, but PlayStation just released the PlayStation Backbone. So basically, what it is if you have PlayStation Remote Play, you plug your phone in on this little device, you stretch it out, and then you plug in your phone and all that, and it's like a handheld device, but it's your phone.
Okay.
So it's actually really interesting because, like, you know, like, it's like a handheld device basically, but
so it's a PlayStation
your own phone,
controller,
you know?
basically. The phone is a screen.
Basically.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's interesting because it's like the PlayStation Vita and the PlayStation or the PSP, you know.
Right.
But I mean, it's like a lot better graphics, and obviously it's for PlayStation 5, and you know it's just a lot better than those, and
yeah, for sure.
It's interesting. But,
I mean, you mentioned Stadia earlier, and I bought a Stadia when it first came out, and I honestly have not once played it. It's been plugged into my TV the entire time, and I haven't even touched it. And it's been sitting there for at least 2 years.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, like I've heard so much. Like I've heard in between things about Stadia. Like I've heard like good reviews and bad reviews and all that. But I don't know. Like I don't really have a personal opinion on it. I'll have a personal opinion if I played it, but if I haven't, then I've got nothing to say. You know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. But the next topic is similar to it's about the Nintendo Switch as well, but a game on the Nintendo Switch about the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster DLC.
Okay.
So obviously, the first wave was released earlier this year, so where you can get older maps from older Mario Kart maps onto the Nintendo Switch onto Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Okay.
The next wave is supposed to be releasing. Today is what, the 3rd of August? So the day after we record, so Thursday, Wave 2 will be released.
Nice.
So I don't know what maps are going to be on there, but I've heard that they're going to be really good. And then we've got Wave 3 to 8 that will be released between late 2022 to late 2023. There's no date yet.
8 waves, so like one a season for the next 2 years?
Yeah, so in each of the waves, there are 8 different maps.
Okay.
So, and obviously it costs about, I think it's like $25 Canadian.
Oh my goodness. Per wave?
No, for the whole thing.
Oh, okay. I was going to say Nintendo.
Yeah,
what are you doing?
Yeah, for
pal?
the whole for the whole
Besides
booster
making
DLC.
bank.
Yeah, I mean they are making bank. But yeah, for the whole booster DLC, it is about $25. So it looks pretty good. My younger brother Alex, or our younger brother Alex, he was playing the first wave, and it actually looked pretty cool. Like pretty cool. I was watching all the cool, like all the old maps and all that. I'm kind of rambling right now, but yeah, like all the older maps that were on there from like the DS, and then there's some new ones from Mario Kart Tour on mobile. Like it was pretty cool. Like I'm actually excited for the other waves to come in.
Yeah, I'd love to see what it brings. I haven't played Mario Kart in a while because, as you guys know, as I've said 1,000 times, I had the little cartridge, and I lost it, and it sucks because I want to buy the physical games. I like having the physical games. And if you guys want some physical games, head on over to Gamers Haven and use code EK Unbound to get 10% off your purchase.
Yep. Exactly. I mean, for me, I personally like getting digital games just because I have the fear of losing games and never finding them again, or
we have
my
affiliates.
dog eating. Yeah. Or like my my dog eating it, like my dog ate Heart Gold. Rest in peace. But yeah, so that's just my personal opinion. I like digital games rather than the physical copy, but I can understand if you want the physical.
I like
copy,
the secureness
if you like collecting,
of
you know?
a digital, to the point of, hey, that's great. I can't lose it until the file corrupts, but until then, we're good. If you download it on the console, you're probably safe. If you download it onto your chip and something happens, well, then you're boned. But then you could lose several games rather than just losing a game. But like I said, I had, I'm going to say 12 to 15 games for the Switch that I have no idea where they've gone. That's like, think 60 to $80 a game, right? It's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money, yeah. I mean, it's been the same thing with me. Like I don't have very many games on my Switch, but like when I had my Xbox, or not my Xbox, but like my 3DS, like they're the same, basically the same size cartridges. I would lose them all a little bit. No, they're a little bit bigger.
The Switch?
For the 3DS. No, for the 3DS.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Switch are smaller.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But, yeah, so, like, I would lose them all the time. Like, I remember there was one time I lost, what game was it? I think it was Black 2, Pokemon Black 2.
Yeah,
and I lost it. Yeah, I did lose it.
Okay, I stole one of your guys. I don't know whose it was, though.
It was mine. You stole my Pokemon White that I had level 100 everything on. Rest in peace.
And I just restarted it too. Then I'm sorry.
I mean, you wouldn't have liked the starter anyways. It was, the starter was Snivy anyways, so I don't think you would have liked it. But yeah, so like I lost it inside of the air vent, and we could hear it rattling. We could hear it rattling around. And there was one that I was like, you know what? We should take it out. We take it out, and we just see it sitting there, and another game, and another game. We're like, how do they get in there? And then we're like, oh, well, they're that small. So, like, I mean, it's understandable, but, like, yeah. That's why I like digital, just because you have the more of a secureness. And, I mean, I get there is, like, a little bit more secureness with having, like, a physical copy because, like, in case of a file corrupts or whatever like that. But at the same time, it could still do that with a physical copy.
How about this? If you're a competent human being and you don't have children or pets, you are probably safe having a physical copy.
Or you're clumsy like us.
I didn't lose any of my games. I lose my brain cells from head injuries, but I don't lose any of my actual games. That's my children.
I mean, it's probably safe for me to have them all digitally because I do have chemo brain. So
there you go.
I go. I lose brain cells as well.
It's okay. You were like this before that, so. Excuses.
Wow.
Excuses.
Okay. Enough about that. And our last topic for topic number 3 is Grand Theft Auto 6.
Wait, what? So, there's a Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out?
There is.
The GTA 5 has been out for like 10 years.
Almost 10 years, yeah.
That's ridiculous. That's nuts.
So, obviously, everyone has been waiting for this game since 2014, basically. I have been waiting since 2014. There's been so many like different times where they're like, "Oh, we're gonna release it." Like back in 2018, I remember I was like in grade 10, and someone's like, "Oh, GTA 6 is coming out," and I was like, "What?" Never came out. 2019, same thing. "Oh, it's coming out." Nope. It's 2022 now. Still nothing. But they said that there is a possible release. Possible. For 2024. So 10 years exactly.
Hey,
from when GTA 5 was made.
But think about that for a second. They made a game and it lasted for 10 years without needing to be changed. They added DLCs, they added upgrades, they added DLCs, they added upgrades, they added different maps, they added upgrades, they added more DLC, they added upgrades. 10 years. That's like, how long has Minecraft been out for?
It's been out for, I believe, 9 years now.
Okay. And
so since about 2013.
Okay. And with that being out for 9 years now, they've come out with Minecraft, they've come out with Minecraft Story Mode, they've come out with Minecraft Dungeons. There's other little variations of Minecraft. They have Minecraft Cereal, I know, because it's currently in my cupboard. You know, like, GTA didn't have to do that. The GTA didn't have to make another game. They were just like, throw this at it, throw that at it. And I mean, Minecraft itself is a game
Yeah, exactly.
That is the same thing, right? Except there's no, I guess there is DLC. Yeah. But, you know, they have upgrades to it as well. They've upgraded the game. They've added different biomes and things like that. GTA's just been a solid bam. Buy the game, and you have all this fun for years on end. I mean, it's violent fun, but it is fun.
Yeah, I mean, with GTA right now... Yeah, I mean, with GTA right now, they do have some roleplay servers where you can, like, literally play as like a certain character, like a story mode. Like you could be a police officer, or you could be somewhat like a fireman or something like that, you know. But it's been just like smacked up the same thing. Like they did add DLCs, they did add like game modes and serve like new things. It's the same thing with Minecraft as well, as you were saying. Like they added like you can go on to different servers and play different mini games. There's new skins, there's new texture packs, new biomes, new blocks, new like animals, new everything.
You imagine if Pokemon did that? I know we're going back to Pokemon, but we always do. Could you imagine if Pokemon made a game? Let's just go with Arceus because it's a staple from the other games, right? They threw Arceus out there, and they're like, okay, this is the game. From here on out, it's going to be Pokemon Legends. Legends is the game. And then from here on out, we're just going to update this game for the next 10 years. You guys want more Pokemon? We're going to add them in. You guys want more generations? We're going to add them in. You guys want more regions? We're going to add them in. You want more stuff? Let's add it in. Could you imagine if they just didn't make another game like this? Like, that's what I mean. That's what's so huge about this. Excuse me. Is they made one game. You bought GTA 5? Guess what? You have GTA 5. You don't need to buy GTA 5.6 when it comes out in 6 months. It's not Modern Warfare where you need to buy 4 different versions of it in 1 year. You can keep that game.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, I mean...
Good for you. Good for you,
I
GTA.
could see that.
Rockstar Games.
You know what? Yeah. I mean, I could see that. That would actually be pretty cool. Like, I could imagine Pokemon making a game where it's just a whole world.
Right.
You could travel by plane. You could travel by, like, a train to different countries if you're in Europe or in North America. Like, that would be pretty cool. Like, you could travel all over the world and, like, catch Pokemon. You have all, like, every single Pokemon in there. And then they just keep adding more and more and more and more.
That's what I think. That's what I can't say I think. That's what I hoped they were going to do for Gen 10. Because Gen 10 would be monumental. Hey, you know what? Here, even if they don't add in the future, they can keep making their new games, but make Gen 10 go all the way back to the other 10 generations, you know?
Yeah.
Sorry.
And I mean, like, what they could, what they could do is they could put it to where all the, they have, like, a national champion of, like, whatever country you're in, or, like, something like that.
Yeah.
Like,
there could be, like, championship.
Yeah. And then once you do all that, you battle whoever is the world champion. And then you become the world champion.
You have to, and then you have to continue battling off the other ones.
Yeah.
That's the thing. In Pokemon, that's the one thing about the games that I never liked was you went through, you beat the Elite Four, you became the champion, and then you walked away, and the Elite Four stayed there. No, I just beat them. Now I'm elite. I want to be the one to beat, you know? The champion in the end there. You had to go and battle Gary or Blue or whoever you want to say it was. Hop.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they have to come and they have to wait there for you to get there in the end. But once you beat them, the game's done. You don't get to take on challengers who are trying to defeat you. I think that would be a cool concept if they threw that in there. Not trying to get away from the GTA topic, by the way. Sorry. I know we're going back to Pokemon, but still. You go ahead.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You were cutting out again on my end, but yeah, like honestly, there's a lot of things we could say about Pokemon and like what they could do and what they can't do, and you know everything all around that. But who knows? We'll see in the coming years.
Yes, we will.
But yeah, to finish off where we were for GTA 6, so they are going to be releasing the cities that they're going to be in. So apparently they are going to be set in New York, LA, and London, UK.
Nice.
So it's going to be pretty interesting. You're going to be able to travel across America, and then you're going to be able to go to the UK. So
so now that you're saying this, I think I'm remembering hearing something lightly about this a few days ago. I don't know where. Maybe it was just hearsay. But I think that I heard that in one of the regions, there was a female protagonist for the first time in GTA, right? Like a female was going to be taking a predominant role. Is that true?
Yes. So there are going to be 4 protagonists in this one, and one of them is going to be female.
Cool.
And I heard, this is also hearsay, that one of them is possibly going to be transgender.
Okay, cool.
So it's going to be a wide variety. So it's going to be multiracial, multicultural, multisexual.
You mean it's going to be humanity, like we are?
Yeah.
It's going to be
up to. Yeah, it's going to be up to like how we are today, like our different like views and all of that. But yeah, like I think that's really cool how they're kind of expanding to all of that, and kind of trying to get on track to what our current views are in the world, you know?
Right. I mean, again, going back to Pokemon, we saw in the trailer earlier today, right? Once I saw Penny the trainer, our friend, in Scarlet and Violet, I instantly thought, well, Penny looks like they're trying to make a non-binary character, like they did with Go in the Pokemon Journeys series. And then, like I said, I think it was Grushna. I can't remember the name. The Ice Gym leader, Grushna, I want to say is the name.
Okay.
But I thought that they were a female, and then once I was reading up on everything, I saw that they were a male. And then when I was talking to the action panel about this, he had said that he had heard or seen somewhere that actually they were supposed to be a transgender trainer for the first time, like a gym leader. Which I thought was, that's amazing, right? They're incorporating so many different things in that need to be incorporated. Because, as we know, there is men, women, and gender X. You could be whatever you want to be, and I'm glad that Pokemon is actually showing that, because it's a worldwide phenomenon. You know, everybody knows Pokemon. So many kids watch Pokemon, and it's good for them to understand and know that they can be accepted feeling whoever they are and wanting to be whoever they want to be. So it's cool that Pokemon's doing that, and that GTA is also doing that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and it goes by our motto as well, everyone love everyone. No matter who you identify as, what gender you are, what sexuality you are, what race you are, no matter what, everyone love everyone. We're all equal in the world. We're all human. So just everyone love everyone. There's
Everyone
no
just
reason
wants to wake up
be...
and have a good day, right? So who cares?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, I like how we brought that up as like our kind of our motto. Like, it is technically our motto, because I don't think bravery doesn't fly, he falls with style is our motto.
No, that's just my personal opinions on breviary.
Yeah.
But just full disclosure, so, like, we did steal Everybody Love Everybody from somebody. That was from Jackie Moon in Semi-Pro.
Oh.
And Will Ferrell plays him. It's you know, they're playing basketball in Flint.
Oh,
Michigan,
yeah, that's
the Flint Tropics back in the 1970s.
Right.
In the ABA before it got amalgamated with the NBA, and it's funny. Like, it's just, you know, same thing though. Everybody love everybody. There's no reason not to. That's it. It's a good motto
exactly.
to live by.
Yeah. I mean, when we originally made that our motto, I didn't know what it was from, and then Eric sent me a video of him watching the movie, and I was like,
I did.
Oh, that's what it's from.
Everybody love everybody.
But, yeah,
that's good.
But yeah, I think we've pretty much covered everything. Oh, there's also one more thing for your GTA 6.
Okay, let's hear it.
As we went off topic a little bit, but the trailer is possibly going to be released late 2022 or early 2023.
Nice.
Yeah, but
what are you expecting to see out of the game anyway, though?
Say it again. You got out for me.
So what are you expecting to see out of the game?
I don't know. Like, some people have said that they're going to be bringing out like name brand vehicles and name brand clothing and all that, just to kind of make the game more realistic. But I'm looking more for like the graphics to kind of be improved to make it more like real life. And I'm not saying that GTA 5 wasn't like basically what it looked like in real life, because it did. It was like really, really close to what like realistic was, but in a game sense, you know. Like, especially with like rain and thunder and all that, like they made it look so realistic. But I think they can do better, and I know they will, because they made it a fantastic game for GTA 5. Especially coming back from
GTA 1.
Major improvement, and especially from GTA 4 to GTA 5. Like the characters were so blocky and like all that, and now like they're like perfect, like sculptured basically is like the word I wanted to say.
I hope they bring back like I don't know, I haven't played GTA 5 in a while. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I miss it. I should play it. I do miss it. But you know, I loved San Andreas. San Andreas was by far my favorite GTA. I love that you could ride bikes. I love that you could, you know, deck out your car any way you wanted to. It was so cool. And then they came out with the next one. I forget what it was. Maybe it was GTA 4 after that. And it was just like nothing of that was included. It was just like just a big flop.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've played every GTA game since it came out. I played GTA 1 on PlayStation. Original, just like the original gray PlayStation. GTA 2, the same thing. You know, GTA 3 on PlayStation 2, Vice City. You know, then you got San Andreas. Then it was GTA 4, I think, and then GTA 5. And it's. We also had Liberty City as well, right? Liberty City Stories, because 3 was in Liberty City as well.
Yeah. There's been quite a few, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we've pretty much covered everything that we were going to be talking about today.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. But yeah, anyways, thank you everyone for joining the 3rd episode of the Meowthin Off podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. As I said at the beginning of the episode, please hit the subscribe button down below and turn on the notification bell. Also, make sure you go over to our Instagram, our TikTok, our Twitter, all that in the link tree down in the description. And make sure you also check out our Twitch as well, where Eric streams, and on our YouTube as well. And all of our affiliates as well. And I'm just kind of rambling on now because I'm trying to name everything in one little sentence.
Let me take a breath for you. We've got Hobbiesville down below. Head over there. Use code EK Unbound to get 5% off your entire purchase. And then, if you use code EK Unbound 10 at Switcheries, you get 10% off your entire purchase. What's Switcheries? That's where you get all your Nintendo Switch accessories, deck out your Switch, and get it going. And then you've got your Gamers Haven, EK Unbound, 5% off. Vault X, EK Unbound, 5% off. And then, that's it. That's all of our affiliates.
So far.
So far.
But yeah, thank you, Eric. Again, obviously for joining. Man, it is late. It is about almost 10 o'clock right now. It's 2 minutes to 10 o'clock. We've been recording for an hour and 1 minute now.
It's late.
But
Kane's been up since 2 p.m.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining. And we will be seeing you guys on Saturday. Peace out.
Sounds good. I will see you then.